classic cars, this is an important event and not really so uncommon. A young chap, Chris Layden, the car, a J2 Allard. The end of a long trip and the beginning of the rebirth of a classic. The motor car is half sport, half racing machine, built in England in the late 40s and powered by an enormous American V8 engine. 20 years ago, this car was considered the fastest genuine sports car in the world. The sight of a car in this untidy condition would make most of us run the other way. But to a classic car enthusiast, particularly one who cares about old sports and racing cars, this is a real find. Chris has bought one of the few J2 Allards that still exist in any condition. This car is a classic with a unique past that sets it apart as a supercar. In its day, the J2 Allard was a car to be reckoned with, even at Le Mans. I was driving car number 22, a C-Type Jaguar, another supercar, straight on past the second turn. An Allard was right behind me. I glanced in my mirror. It was gone. The Allard ploughed down an embankment and couldn't finish the race. At any rate, the real fame of the J2 Allard was not at Le Mans, but in the United States, at Watkins Glen and Sebring, where it dominated the major sports car racing events.
Old cars have played a significant role in my life. I became acquainted with them at an early age when my father always had one around the house. And so inevitably, I'd find myself underneath, tinkering away.
Before Chris can determine what replacements are needed for his car, he must first take it apart. This isn't the most glamorous phase of the rebirth of a classic, but it is the most essential. You can be certain that a car, neglected for years, will offer some degree of resistance at first. But with patience and a good set of tools, you can work wonders. Practically all classics that we enjoy today have at one time or another looked like this. Scarcely resembles a car. To Chris and many enthusiasts, there's only one way of going about the whole thing. After all, the quality of a rebuilt classic is equal to the sum of its restored parts.
Old cars just fascinate me. I enjoyed rebuilding them to the way they used to be. There's one thing I don't like, and that's having to sell one. I've been able to keep two of the cars I appreciate the most. I'd like to keep them all, but inevitably one must go.
birth of the classics has come about through the time and effort of many enthusiasts. The time and effort given to these cars cannot be counted in dollars and cents. However, in some respects, classic cars have become big business. This weekend, on the 110-acre campus of Cabrini College in Radnor, Pennsylvania, classic cars are big business. This is arrival day for 200 fine vehicles to be sold at the world's largest classic car auction. Many of the cars are owned by dealers, others by individuals, and they arrive from all parts of This is a two-day affair, the first day being set aside for arrival and inspection of the cars by enthusiastic spectators and potential buyers. Here are cars of all nations and people from all walks of life, fascinated by the world of classic cars. Many of the sellers have restored their own cars. They display a special sense of pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch number 73, Allard J2. They were tremendous racing cars. They're very rare as X-Series cars with the wire wheels and the side-mounted spare. It has been restored. All right, how much for the Allard? Somebody going over to We'll start it for $5. I'm lying on the ground. Let's go. $5,000. Want $5,000 out of it? We get 5. We get 5. We go to get 5,000 out of it. We get 5,000 out of it. We get 5. We get 5. We'll get 4. That's 4,045. 45. 45. Now $5,000. I've been 45. I want $5,000. $5,000. I've got 5,000. You want to get 51? You're in for 51. I want 52. $5,200. $5,300. 53 now you can bid. 53. 53. 54. 53. You want to get 54? You want to get 4? 54. 55. 5,500 out of it. Get 55 here. 54. I want 55. She said, go ahead. 55. She'll do without the kitchen for another year. 55. 56. 56. I've got 55. You want to get 56? I'm at 55. I want 5,600. 5,600. 5,700. $5,700. I'm at 56. I want 57. I have 56. You want to get 5,700 here? 5,700. 56 a bid. 57. Try it one more time. 5,700. 56. 57. 56 and now 7. 5,700. All through. Roll the bar. So straight away. 5,600. Your number, sir. Type 35A Bugatti.
Vinny